Hi everyone, welcome to Shureviews. This is episode 19. I'm Logan, and today we're going to talk about Frank Zappa, Over-Nite Sensation. Frank Zappa's Over-Nite Sensation was released the 7th of September 1973 and was composed, produced, arranged, and conducted by the Frank Zappa. Of course it was. Musical genius, artistic genius. Frank Zappa, his music can be challenging, even prohibitively so. But this particular album is surprisingly accessible. It has songs. It has songs of a generally normal length, arrangement, with just a hint, just a huge hint of Zappa's own idiosyncrasies tossed in. All the songs are really engaging in this one, and for the most part, they're upbeat. They're accessible, they're upbeat. This, while at times is a very political album and contains a lot of Frank Zappa's signature sexual innuendo, even more so than previous releases or subsequent releases, I would say. Still, really engaging, very accessible. Maybe this is a good starting point for Frank Zappa. If you want to go back, listen to Freak Out or Hot Rats. I think Chic Your Booty came out after this one. I'm pretty sure. I'm a huge Frank Zappa fan, and at the same time, I find about 60% of his output just inaccessible, just unlistenable. You can flame me in the sections below, in the comment section below. That's fine. So let's look at the song list. Number 1, Camarillo Brillo. This is a strange tale of the narrator's sexual exploits, which, as I just mentioned, is a reoccurring theme in Frank Zappa's lyrics. It's a good starter to this album. You know where you're going with this. Let's get a quick shot of the album itself. Isn't that lovely? It should be noted that Frank Zappa was heavily involved in the art direction, because why not? We're talking about an artist hugely meticulous of how his work was presented. Second song, I'm the Slime. I am the slime from the radio. I love this song. This is the slowest song on the album. To me, it seems like a political rant about censorship and the watering down and commercialization of art. It's slow and it's brooding. One thing I noticed in particular listening to this album once again, leading up to shooting this video, is when Frank is delivering one of his rants, one of his lyrical vocal performances, it always sounds very, very clear. He absolutely knew what he was doing to get his message across. It's something I think in most pop, and I use that term lightly, music, the music shares pretty much an even volume with the vocal, and that is just not the case with this particular Frank Zappa album. It allows you to analyze the lyrics and hear what's going on. Next song, number 3, Give Me Your Dirty Love. Sexual innuendo abounds. Frank was such a fan of saying the things he wasn't supposed to say. It's almost as if he was anti-censorship for the sake of anti-censorship. There's not anything necessarily wrong with that. we get music. We get music that is challenging and rewarding. Number 4, 50/50. A rousing vocal by band member Ricky Lancelotti. Crazy, crazy. Great violin solo towards the second third of the song that leads into a very violin-like guitar solo. The lines are almost blurred. You have to listen very carefully. Frank Zappa's guitar always had this cocked wah sound. You can Google that. Giving it a very violin-like sound at times. And I still don't know, what are these 50/50 odds referring to? What are they referring to? Comment below. Number 5, Zombie Wolf. Sexual exploits again. My, this is a dirty album. Except in this case, it's apparently the sexual exploits of a zombie wolf. Kudos for creativity. Number 6, Dynamo Hum. This one follows the same theme of sexual innuendo, but turns up the imagery to 11. This is a long song. The story is very cohesive. There is not a lot of using your brain to fill in the blanks. Zappa lays it out for you. This is the story. Here it is. It's something. This leads us to the final track, Montana. I love this song. This was the first Frank Zappa song I ever heard. I heard it one evening when a live performance of it was shown on Much Music. It details Zappa's, or at least the narrator's, desire to move to Montana to raise a crop of dental floss. This song has xylophone or marimba. I'm not really familiar with instruments that are not guitar, bass, or drums, but there's some kind of xylophone-like thing going on here. It's really great. This song is, I think, 7 minutes long or close to it. I really love it. Zappa's storytelling was just amazing. The overtly sexual stuff, I guess, is just meant to be taken lightly. This guy was a brilliant composer, a fierce band leader, I would say, based on the numerous interviews I've watched or read with him. He ruled the group with an iron fist. He was fiercely straight edge, meaning no drugs. On the one hand, he said in, I guess, several interviews that what you do on your own time is up to you, but if we're going on tour and my drummer's in prison because he was caught with drugs, well, we're all screwed. I'm paraphrasing. Brilliant composer. This isn't just some guy who was sitting around with his friends and said, hey, I've got some songs we should try. No. Professional composer. He hired some of the most talented performers available and meticulously crafted a band that was technically second to none. Very meticulous. Amazing. So that's a quick view of one of Frank Zappa's works. Check out his other stuff. There's so much to delve into. I would say that there's something for everyone in his catalog. So Zappa. I don't even have anything funny to say. So check out Frank Zappa, Over-Nite Sensation. Thanks for watching. I'm Logan. This is Shureviews. As always, this is edited by my fabulous wife, Amanda. Check out her channel, Miss Mandy. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share. Zappa,